Hello and welcome, fellow Vikings, to another Valheim tutorial video today. In the last Valheim Let's Play episode, you guys saw a little preview of this really unique, cool, outdoor, cozy fire pit design. So in today's video, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to build, because a few of you liked it from last episode. Only disclaimer is it does not give you the fire bonus, so because it uses torches as the fire. So if you do want the fire bonus, you could use a standing brazier in here, or you could just have a fire nearby. The benefit, though, is that it looks really, really cool, and it does not get put out, even if it's raining or in the swamps. So as a little decorative patio piece, without further ado, let me show you how to build this. So I'm going to disassemble this here. Looks like I do have to have my forge closer, so let me go grab that quick. Okay, so yes, to build this you will need the forge and a workbench, which is right inside the swamp harbor there. But the ingredients basically will be 32 fine wood, 8 bronze nails, 8 deer trophies, 4 copper or 8 copper, and I'll show you in a minute, and then at least 4 resin or 8 resin. And with that said, let's get building. So basically, you take the vertical item stand, and we're going to just start by placing one of them down with the little nub facing inward. Rotate it 2. Go ahead and place it. Rotate it 2. Go ahead and place it. And we're basically just going to create a octagon, I believe. There will be 8 of these item stands, all rotated 2 little clicks with all the nubs facing inward. We're just going to continue this all the way around until the circle is complete, basically just phasing each item stand into the last to make it as precise as we can get it. And then for the last one, you're just kind of going to eyeball it, make it as centered as possible, and there we have it. A nice looking little round barrier for the fire. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and grab our deer trophies and put them in the inventory, and we're going to aim at each item stand and press 6 in my case, because my deer trophies are in hotbar slot 6. So I'm going to aim at every item stand and fill them with deer trophies. So there you go. Deer trophies have been placed. And if you don't want to make this into a fire pit, this already looks really, really cool as like a decorative top of a pillar or on a roof or a piece of furniture. It's a pretty cool like little web design, maybe a holder for something. You could put some berries in there, whatever you want to do with it. But I love the design of a little fire pit with it for some reason. It just looks really cozy and nice. So what we're gonna do now is go to our sconce, and I usually like to place 2 of them, but you can actually place 4 of them. You could probably even place 8 of them if you wanted to, but 4 is like way more bright than you'll ever need it to be. So I usually just do 2, but we're gonna rotate them so that they're flat with a item stand, and I'm going to place it, I'm gonna aim on the item stand and then essentially get it as low as possible with just a little peak of the sconce sticking out right there. So you can see here that just the little rounded edge of the sconce sticks up above the item frame. You can put them a little bit lower, but I find that that tends to be a pretty good height for what I like. So we're just gonna take one more of those and rotate it around 180 degrees. Aim it at the other side. Go ahead and place it. And again, just a little rounded end sticking up there. It just mirrors it out. So at least 2 is what I like to do. But then if you wanted to do 4, you could place 1 over here and 1 over here, so that you have a very rounded, very, very bright fire. And you could essentially change the brightness of it to be anywhere from just 1 torch being lit to all 4 torches being lit. So that's the nice part about this fire, as well as you can kind of change the brightness depending on the cozy vibe that you like. But it just fits in really nicely rather than a slightly larger normal fire pit like this one right here, which is just obviously the default. It's a lot bigger, but this just feels like a really cozy little little outdoor fire pit for you to sit around with your friends and chat about late night stories and whatever else you'd like to do. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you would enjoy any other tutorials of any builds throughout the Valheim series. I will link part 1 of the Valheim Let's Play series in the description below if you would like to watch that for yourself. It is definitely turning out to be a nice series, and we're building a lovely community doing it, so be sure to catch up if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.